Hello, happy Saturday. Hey, I hope you're somewhere having better weather than we are here in central Ohio. We are not as bad as New York or some places, but we got hit by the smoke and it was weird day yesterday for sure. And the day before Thursday too. That burnt plastic smell was not was not a good thing. So I just hope that the weather is better where you are, and I believe our weather is going to go back to normal in a few. So what we're going to talk about today is digital twins and how you might make them and whatever ethical issues there might be along the way. So let's get started. Hey, I couldn't resist. I didn't really go looking for a digital twin. What happened? What had happened was I had found hyperframes, which I talked about last week in the live. I found hyperframes through Sabrina Romanoff and did her tutorial, and I said, oh, this is cool, this is cool. Then I found out that hyperframes was developed by the people over at HeyGen. And then I found out that HeyGen creates digital twins. So it was a, step-by-step process. And I got over there and I said, oh, I don't know about digital twins, but let's try it. So this next scene is going to be my digital twin. If you want to turn your volume down a little bit, just to be safe, I'm not 100% sure how loud it's going to come in on your computer. I have it turned down on mine. So let's just see.
Hey, quick heads up. This isn't me. This is my AI twin. It's trained to look like me and sound just like me. And I'll be honest, it's got me a little conflicted.
Yeah. So that is my digital twin. I made a few, and that was the one that I felt I could at least maybe use. And I'll show you a couple of the other ones so you can have a good laugh this Saturday morning. So HeyGen is advertising on the billboard, 20 minutes, that's it, one video clip, one voice sample. They start off for free. You're not going to get anything for free, basically. You're going to jump up to the $29 pretty quickly. And as you can see, I jumped up to the $49 in the first few hours simply because of rookie mistakes. So you're going to have to be careful and do a little more planning than I did. So it's not actually magic. You're going to have to work to get a good digital twin. There's going to be a lot of, you're going to have different scenes and different, you in different outfits. And it's a little work and it's a lot of planning. One of my rookie mistakes was when I put my script into the script thingy. It had paragraphs, and I figured, oh, that's okay. Well, if it sees a paragraph, it's going to make a new scene. I did not know that. So I had this really chopped up, first video going. I mean, just literally every second it was chopping. So that was not a go. So, word to the wise, when you put your script in, just put a great big block of text. Run it through a text editor and make it plain text. Get rid of all the enter carriage returns. And you should be okay. You'll end up with one big scene, which is what you want. So, also, I'll show you what happened with the outfit swap. It didn't do as bad on the clothes as it did on my face. So I will show you that in a moment. But yeah. So how many have I been watching already? I don't know. I don't know. I was not aware that digital twins were that prolific until recently. And evidently, HeyGen released this, they call it Avatar 5. They released that a couple of months ago and people have been using it. And I just didn't know. So now I'm thinking there's a lot of YouTube videos that I have been watching faithfully and learning a lot, but wondering how the heck do they get so perfect? I mean, they're using a teleprompter for sure, but they never ever make a mistake. And so I am really wondering, is everybody out there using a digital twin but me? Um, I don't know. I'll just have to see. And then there's if we can even tell a digital twin from a real person. Can we tell the fakes from the real? And so a group over, I believe it was iProve, got to look at my notes. They did a study in the UK and the US of 2,000 people, and they asked them, to uh, spot the fakes and spot the real videos. And out of that, two people got it right too. Two people were able to spot all the fakes and all the reals. So that alone is a little bit of that's worrisome. I'm sorry. Just worrisome to me. Now, this was something that I never heard of this. The liar's dividend, and I am going to try to explain it, and I am going to go to I'm going to go to the definition. So the liar's dividend is when there's so many fakes out there and so many bad actors that the bad actors can claim there's genuine, and then they can look over and say that the real is the fake. It goes into politics. Let me just, I'm going to read it to you, okay? Because I can read it. Okay. The liar's dividend describes the benefit dishonest actors gain from the existence of AI generated deep fakes, which they use to escape accountability by falsely claiming authentic, incriminating evidence is actually manipulated or fake news. And that was by Robert Chesney and Danielle Citron. So if the bad, and I think that we all know that we've seen this in practice. Okay, we have seen this in practice. The the AI generated videos of people, are going to get more. They're going to go viral, and then something that is real and is a real person and a real person talking and saying real things, the bad actors can jump and say, well, that's not real. That's fake. So that's the liar's dividend. It gives them, a boost to call the real fake. It's a wild thing. And those were scholars, so legal scholars to boot. So I don't know that much about them. So we're gonna jump over here to HeyGen. And it's pretty, it's very intuitive. You just jump in, start looking around. They do have an academy on YouTube. So watch a few videos. That's what I did. And here's some things you can do down here. This is the only thing I've done is create an avatar. You got speech cleanup. I can see where that could be handy. Photo to video. I haven't tried. Oh yes, I have. Never mind. I have. Lots of stuff. Course lesson video. I'd like to try that. I think that would be kind of interesting. Translate. They translate into like 30 some odd languages. If you need that, start from scratch. The agents, they don't just say developers anymore. I just noticed that this morning it says for agents and developers. Well, that's AI agents. So they're using the API and agents are automatically using the APIs now. And AI video generator, they do have like you can make a cinematic, background of you walking through blazing buildings and all that good stuff. And that's the stuff that we really do know that's fake, right? So I am just going to show you my attempt. The first one that you saw already was my attempt, but I am going to be very bold and I'm going to show you something that I am totally embarrassed by, but I'm going to show you because kids, you want to know how the sausage is made, don't you? Okay? Okay, well, let's go in here to the projects, and there are a few really dowdy looking images of me, Jesus Christ. So, I'm just going to try the first one. Now this, you choose the this was a option in HeyGen, that that outfit. I didn't choose the outfit, it's in HeyGen. I chose it in HeyGen, okay? So, it's creepy.
Let me explain. What you're watching was made with HeyGen. It's an AI tool that builds a digital twin of you.
Okay, I don't know if you can hear that or not, but I don't know where the music came from. I don't remember adding music to this, but apparently there's music. And it stopped on a frame that shows my teeth that ain't my teeth. My teeth don't look nothing like that. And if you go further into the video, which I am not, my teeth get even bigger. So my teeth are crooked, keep them crooked. Don't try it. Don't try and improve my teeth. Let's see what else. So here's another one. This is just, I mean, this is just what you, I'm not going to play that one because, oh, what the heck, right? It's the same scene though. This is the same scene. I look really sad there, don't I?
Hey, quick heads up. This isn't me. This is my AI twin. It's trained to look like me and sound.
I don't think that sounds that much like me, but you be the judge out there. And I'm going to show you one more. Now, this is the one that I used this morning. I feel okay with that. But like I say, there's still got to be a lot of work. This one is weird. I'm just looking, some of these used Avatar 4, but this one used Avatar 5, which is supposed to be the latest and greatest. And the the image that I gave it had scary eyes, but HeyGen did not take into account. It just left the scary eyes. Here we go.
Hey, quick heads up. This isn't me. This is my AI twin. It's trained to look like me and sound just like me. And I'll be honest, it's got me a little conflicted.
Scary eyes, right? Right. Um, I think Avatar 5 could have done a little bit better. So you can see you can get to a digital twin pretty easily, but I believe that you're going to have to sit in here and you're going to have to really work to get it the way you want it. Now, fortunately, um, I'm going to call it something else. HeyGen does take that into consideration, and they do give you where is it? They give you a studio where you do basically have some granular control. Let me just see. So we're going to let's see which one this was. Okay, now this is oh no, this isn't the studio. So you got one. I'm just going to mess you up here. So this is where you kind of create your first pass through, let's put it that way. You've got your script on the side and you're using your image, you've uploaded that, but then you say, oh, well, that's not good, I want to get more granular. So you're going to edit in your AI studio, and once you get over there you're going to have a lot more options. So let's just look at that briefly. So here's my script. And notice there's one scene. That's what you want. I mean, that's what I want to begin with, because when it went to the next scene, it just chops. But over here is where you really want to look at. You've got, good. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You can't see it. Hold on. Hold on. Let me just get that out of there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Another rookie mistake. Let's put you over here for a minute. Okay, so over here, you're going to see you've got a lot more control. You've got your voice, av avatar and voice. You can choose your avatar here. I can click on this and I can click on the arrow. Okay, so now I have all my attempts. These are all the images that I uploaded. And I'm not sure that I was supposed to do that. I'm not sure how I was supposed to get different, types of scenes. And I looked at the guy that does all the videos for them. I now know that they're all AI generated, but his are so perfect. And he had a whole bunch of images in different clothing, but now that I think about it, maybe they weren't in such different environments, if that makes sense. I'm not sure, but this one is like, I don't know where they got this one. Confirm. Okay, yeah, it's going to discard the other one. Let's see. Oh, yeah. See, this is embarrassing. This is what it I don't know, maybe I look like that. Let's just play it for the heck of it, right? Let's see what happens.
Hey, quick heads up.
Okay.
This isn't me. This is my AI twin. It's trained to look like me and sound just like me. And I'll be honest, it's got me a little conflicted.
Okay, first off, it doesn't look like me at all, but I'm just going to hit generate. And I think that it's going to take a minute and it's going to use my credits, but I don't want to do that one because I don't know how that's going to turn out. My teeth are the problem here. So I've got to figure out how you tell it to, hey, stay away from the teeth. Keep the teeth the way they are. And I'm not sure, is my face that plump? I don't know. We all look different to other people than we do ourselves, right? So this is the thing. If you want to do an AI, I think this is the way to go with HeyGen. I know that there are other ones, other platforms, and I may try them. I think this is about as easy as it gets, but it's the fine tuning, like get rid of the teeth, go back to my teeth. The fine tuning is where it's going to take time and it's going to take credits, and you're you're going to spend a little money on it. But in depending on what industry you're in, what space you're in, this may be very valuable to you. I did talk to a gal, and she said she's in the health, beauty, and wellness, and she said she would consider, using an AI twin because you're supposed to always be on in the beauty industry. And I said, I think that that makes perfect sense. Um, I still here. I got to get this. Sorry, let me please get my face off of there. Oh my God, that's the worst thing in the world. Let's just go back here. Okay, so yeah, let's just go here. Let's go back here. So that's basically Hey Jen. It's very intuitive. You can knock something out pretty darn quickly, but don't expect it to be perfect. Okay. You're just going to have to invest some time and probably some money to get it where you want. So, okay. Hey, Val, how many credits? Hold on, hold on. So, Val, how many credits do you have and use remote? Okay. So, I didn't really look at how many credits I was using. I'll show you, I guess. Let's see. Um, Here we are. Let me go down here. Come on. Is it settings? Yes, settings. All right. Usage. Yeah. See, I've got 367 remaining. They give you 600 um all told to begin with, and I'm on the $49 one. And I may be saying that wrong. It's either 600 or 1,000. But anyway, that you use it fast. That's why I didn't want to generate that thing, because I'm already half, more than half. I got 367. So I can say, oh, it does give you details. Let's see what the details look like. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Let's go back here. Go back, go back, go back. Usage. Get rid of that. Oh, I wanted to show you because it was saying which, here it is. Here's how many credits. So Ramona HeyGen promo, that one with that was HeyGen's wardrobe. That was 19. And it doesn't tell me which avatar it used. Avatar 5 is going to use the most. I did another. This one only took 4. Okay, again with the 19. Somebody took 24. So I am not sure what I was doing there, but it is nice. Oh, and then there's a page 2. So I've been working, haven't I? Oh, what did I do? Oh, model training. So you do have to train the model. That's, boy, that took 60. I bet I will be a little more efficient on that next time around. But yeah, the credits, I think, get ate up. And I know that there's other places, oh god, synthetic, I couldn't even pronounce it. There's one. Does, what's that guy, Midjourney, do they do avatars? Anybody know? What do you use, Valerie? I know you use a lot, but it's, I don't know, it's the ethical thing, I think. Here we go. Here's the thing. I don't know. I don't know if I would use this. I created it, so evidently I wasn't totally against the thought of using it when I did create it. I was hoping it was going to be better, but it's not good enough for me to use yet. And I'm just not 100% certain where we go from here. If I'm watching videos on YouTube and I just cannot tell that it's a twin, I think, I don't know, we've crossed that Rubicon. We can't go back. Um, I think we're just on the cusp of really not knowing, and I don't know how we get over that. One way, one way, and I think Gen Z is already doing it. Get off online. Get get off online, right? That's one way we alleviate it, when we can actually see somebody. We can say, okay, we can ascertain that that's a real person. I think that's going to stay with us for a while. I hope that you know, maybe we will see digital twins walking down the street. I would hate that. I don't use any cloning. If I did, it may be more short. Yeah, see, that's where I would not use it anywhere else but in a short. 90 seconds max. I just cannot see using it in a video. However, a lot of people are. And I can't, the 8, the 10, the 15-minute, the long form videos. I think a lot of people are using them. Either that, or everybody just, up leveled their videos in the last year to be totally beyond. They look like they're, Hollywood productions. So I don't know. The one thing, there is one little thing, and I am going to read that from here because I'm not sure what the percentages. I want to get them straight. So, did I not mark that? Okay, maybe I didn't. Oh, wait a minute. UNESCO. Okay, the blah, blah, blah. Oh, no, I'm not going to be able to find it. All right, that's okay. I can tell you. So there's a high percentage of creators that are willing to use AI twins. There is a low percentage of viewers that say they would mistrust an AI twin. They would, disrespect, they wouldn't, they're not getting any feeling from you, right? So there's a real big disconnect between the number of creators that are willing to use AI twins and then the viewer that they're making the things for are saying, no, 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 we don't want AI twins, we want real people. So that is something that I think is going to converge at one point. And I think real. I mean, I want to try and do some, I call them stylized videos. Um, Go into Claude design and have Claude make all these nice little animations. And that's where hyperframes comes in. And hyperframes nicely is open source. So hyperframes is free and it runs on your computer. It's local. It's like Ecamm, very local. And so that I did. I had some videos that I did pretty successfully last week. I did the live stream on hyperframes last week, but I just don't see using a twin for like a full on tutorial. I don't think I could do that. I think people would just have to put up with me hiccuping and umming and on and being the real thing. But I am curious how these people are doing it and making it just um, so easy looking and so authentic looking, and you know, just fooling us. I guess I don't know. I mean, these are big guru people too. These are the people that are are sponsored by HeyGen. And so they're the people, like the Canva people. There is an Ecamm gal out there. She's sponsored, and I got to go back and look at her video because I think she's explaining it a little more, and I just like her style. But when I saw it, I was like, oh no, not you. Really? So I don't know. And I've been watching her for a while. I think when I go to her channel, I think that's all her. So that's what's got me scratching my head. And that's a person that, I mean, she's in the Ecamm community, and it's okay. It's okay because she's a professional and she's doing it because she's getting sponsored by HeyGen. So of course, she's going to do it, and I don't fault her for that. But I just say I've been watching her for a couple of years, and was that her or was that her twin? We'll never know. What was that? What is that, Clairol or somebody? Only her hairdresser knows for sure. I don't know. So I went, oh, I don't want to be back there. Let's just go back here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. They are probably let's see. They're probably putting a lot of work into it, and some have big budgets because this stuff ain't. Yeah, that's the thing. It's the avatar. And when I watched, this is how I got to hyperframes. So I watched Sabrina Romanoff. She's on Substack. She's 30 under 30. She's an AI whiz, blah, 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 blah. Sold her startup for millions and millions. So I've been following her, and her stuff is free. I love her. She's got a community, it's free. And she's probably way beyond me in the AI level, but I just stretch myself with her. But she gave a tutorial on the hyperframes, and then that's, went over, and she did mention, she said the hyperframes is free, but the avatar is where you're going to, put out the change. So that is the case. I've got a month of the 49, So I will play with it. I'm not going to stick with it and I'm not going to keep $49 um, subscription. That's the one thing. If you create it, you got to keep the subscription, as I understand it. So that's what Claude told me. But one thing I will do, and I don't feel conflicted about this, in my pursuit of getting this avatar, I had to create my voice, right? So I got a voice created that is with Fish Audio, fish.audio. Yeah, Fish, Fish. I don't know why. Fish and Audio. I don't know, but that's their name. They're a little more economical, and it basically had the best voice. Its voice was better for me than ElevenLabs, and ElevenLabs is supposed to be the gold standard, right? ElevenLabs, I know that I have a problem lisping sometimes. I know S's get to me sometimes. They always have. But ElevenLabs had me lisping like Sammy has I don't think I talk like that. Maybe I do. I hope not. But anyway, Fish got me. And so what Claude did, Claude Code, I am so happy. I'm so proud of myself. I'm down in Claude Code. I'm in the terminal. Hey, never mind, never mind. I just had to say that. I just had to say that. I'm down in the terminal. But the terminal doesn't scare me. It does scare me a little bit, but I started off in DOS, disk operating system, and that's what it was, a command line. And if you don't know terminal, terminal is what Apple calls their command line interface. That's the ugly thing that is down in the guts. And you got to use all these, bash this and you got to use all these weird commands like way back when we were using DOS. And nobody wants to go down there. Nobody wants to go down there because it's just too nasty. It is a little nasty. But I did get into Claude Code, and that's how I got a skill to create. I don't know how Claude did it. I didn't even ask Claude to do it. It just came back and it said, "Oh, that's a skill. I can do that every week." And I'm like, "Okay." So all I have to do is I create my Substack. Before I publish it, Substack gives you a secret draft URL. So all I have to do is take that over to Claude, and it does its thing, and then it shoots out an MP3 for me, finished, and then I can take that over to Substack, and then I can put it in the audio player, and what do they call it? Um, Whatever it is, a transcript, voiceover. They call it voiceover, so I can put it over there. And I think that's kind of neat, and I can do it so fast, so I can do the back Substacks and get them all with a audio player. So that is was my big breakthrough as far as Claude goes. But like I say, I am cutting these down. We're at time. I'm only doing 30 minutes. These are snackable tech tips. If you're if you got a little time, I would say go over to HeyGen and see what they have for you. DOS. Ew, I know. Hey. That's where we had no other choice. We had no other choice, man. I come back from when it was, yeah, I had WordStar. Nobody ever, WordStar, Word Perfect, Word, what is it? Oh God, it was so many words. Um, Word processors. Yeah. I come from way back there. Word processors. So yeah, DOS doesn't a command line doesn't bother me, but I do like a drag and drop. I'm more of a drag and drop person. So let's see, what would you do? I'm conflicted. I don't know. I just don't know. I could go all in and take the time. I don't know. It's probably going to take a while to get something that I feel is decent. and it's going to take some money. So I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. So where would your line be? Would you do a twin? Would you feel like you lied if you did? I don't know. I just don't know. I'm not sure. WordPerfect, I remember those. Yeah, WordStar was before WordPerfect. And WordStar was actually, because I understood WordStar, I was able to understand HTML because they were both markdown. You got to have that opening prompt and you got to have the ending to close things. If you had to say bold, you had to say bold and end it with bold. So that's how I understood HTML so easily, because it's like, oh, that's the same thing as WordPerfect did, or not WordPerfect, WordStar. So yeah, back in the day, it was difficult, but I think you should decide what you need for your business and go for it. I know, but hey, my business is to snoop around and find these things for you and say this might be a go for you, this might not. This one, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really like it, but I think I might use it for shorts. Like I said, I worry about young people. You know, if Instagram caused mental illness with real people using filters to make themselves look better, what's a young person? Are they going to feel like they need a digital twin to appear online? Are they going to will your digital twin go to your interview for you? There's just so many implications that this has, and I think we're farther along than we any of us want to admit. I just I was it just bothered me that I didn't know that this was as prevalent as it is. So that's it. Like I say, 30 minutes, and let me know what you think. You can comment, go over and check out my Substack because I detailed it there. And yeah, next week we are going to do something different. I don't know. It's week by week, but come back and let me know if you try HeyGen, because it's good, it's fun. Just watch your credits. Ta ta! We will talk next week. Thanks for coming. Oh, oh, wait a minute.